Hello, beautiful Libras. How has your month been so far? I hope it's been good. But if you say, okay, what you promised me in the general reading hasn't really come about so far, if you haven't watched my general Celtic cross reading, go take a look at it. Then you still have a really great opportunity to make up for that. And why? Because we have the new moon in Libra, in your sign, in 2 days, October 19th. And it's a fabulous time, a really fabulous time to restart anything that's not going really well. It's a fabulous time to really balance and equalize things in your life that are still off balance, and especially in relationships. So I want to do a new moon mid-month love reading for you, Libra. For every sign I'm going to do one, because I believe the moon is really, really important. You know, it is the heavenly body that is closest to us, that we can see, that affects our emotions. It's all about our emotions with the moon. And you know, relationships are about emotions as well. So I think it's a really good time to take a look at how you can balance your emotions, especially in your romantic relationships, because Libra, you know, you're all about love and romance and balance. So let's see what the next couple of weeks have in store for you, because you know, the new moon phase that's starting in a couple of days, it's already valid right now because we're 2 days away. And you know, when the moon changes a few days before and after, it already has the effect on us. The energies are there. So from the time of the new moon until the time of the full moon is when you can harness these energies, right? Does that make sense? And the new moon is always a time for planting new seeds, for starting new things, for restarting things in your relationship, for, you know, initializing, conceptualizing something, bringing something to life. And it's a perfect time to do that now. So if you're saying, okay, there are still things that are out of balance, there's still things that are not working, I need to kind of restart my relationship and bring it into balance, it's a perfect time to do it. And I'm going to do a reading for you for that. Okay, so are you ready? Beautiful Libras, let's go. Let's go, Libra. Let's see. I'm going to tune into you just a little bit more and into the new moon energy. October 19th to more or less November 3rd is the time phase. It's the phase of the new moon until all the way to the full moon again. So those 2 weeks are the best time to really harmonize. And you know, you're all about that. So let's see. Okay. Libra, how can Libra harmonize their relationship? Singles, couples, all of you. Harmony and balance in love for Libra for the next 2 weeks, starting today already. Okay, thank you. Not quite ready yet. Libra, harmony and balance. Harmony and balance, Libra, harmony and balance. First 2 cards. The overall message for you, how you can do that best. Okay, I got them. I'll let you see what I'm doing. I'll let you see. Oh, Libra. Oh, Libra. The beautiful theme of happiness, success that you already have this month is continuing. Look at that. You got the 4 of Wands. You got the Empress. Libra, since this new moon is in your sign, it is right now the best time to really get into the flow of happiness, of celebration, of living to the fullest your relationship. If you haven't been doing that, on the 19th, make a date with your loved one. If you're in a relationship, go on a date. Really, it's time now. In the next 2 weeks, you'll be able to expand your relationship and find the joy in your relationship. And if you're not in a relationship, don't stay at home in the time of the new moon. Go out and open yourself not only on that date, but starting on the 19th, in the next couple of days, I would say, is the brilliant time, because, you know, the day before the new moon, just to let you know, the day before the new moon is the best time to kind of really get rid of that what doesn't serve you anymore. Like to really perhaps think about what's been going on in my relationships. I'm going to get rid of that. And then on the 19th, boom, start something new. Start the new phase of harmony and love. And you've got the Empress. And I mean, the Empress is like, I see you, Libra, as embodying this really well. Because I know you're an air sign, but you're the air sign that is the most heart-opening, the air sign that feels love in the deepest way, in the most all-encompassing way. You want to include everybody, and that's like the mother. The Empress is the mother. The Empress is the one who has unconditional love and time and energy for everybody, to include everybody, and that's you. So these two cards for you are showing that it's extremely beneficial in this time of the new moon for you to get deeply into your relationships, to really find the joy, to open yourself up, to include everybody you need to include, to really get a more open and unconditional love connection to your partner. And also, if you're thinking about creating a family, if you're thinking about pregnancy, these next few days are beautiful for that. Absolutely amazing for that, because, you know, the new moon is the time of conceiving, you know. And if that's not something that you want, conception is an idea of birthing something, of creating something, of planting the seed. So if it's not pregnancy, if it's not, you know, the physical extension of your family, you can plant the seeds to come closer together. You can plant the seeds to make plans to, you know, move together, buy a house, go into the next level of commitment. And all of that with so much joy and so much happiness. So Libra, this is really beautiful. For you, it's absolutely brilliant. Now, I want to pull a couple more cards for you. It's really beautiful. You got to take advantage of these energies, Libra. I know that your general reading was already really, really positive, right? And you know, it's all about opening your eyes and recognizing the opportunities. So if your love relationship has been a little blah, if it's been a little bit like, not so exciting, drifting apart, now's the time to make that connection. And to open your heart to the unconditional love that you're capable of giving. You know? Beautiful. Next two cards. Next two cards, I have two more cards for you, Libra. Real opportunities. Real opportunities coming up after the time of the new moon. I would say after 19th, 20th, you know, what's going to really, really come up? What are the opportunities? Libra, Libra. Two cards for real opportunities. Two cards. All right. Okay, this is very interesting. Knight of Coins and Death reversed. Okay. Real opportunities for the singles. You've got a lover appearing. A lover who is a little bit different than you. A lover who can offer you something more in the future. A lover who may not be the fastest to come around. The one who will, you know, say, yes, come here, I want to be with you. Someone who's a little bit slower, but very steady and very stable and very inviting and very warm. Someone with earth type qualities, okay? Not necessarily an earth sign, but someone who is in the energy of the earth qualities that have to do with stability and groundedness and long-term relationships. So the singles, you really have the opportunity to invite someone like that into your life. I see it as very, very good. And the couples, you have the opportunity through the opening of your heart, through that joy that's coming into your life, to make your relationship deeper, more solid, to go on to that next level. And since we're talking about opportunities, death reversed, I see this now as interesting. This is about, instead of ending something, instead of ending something that you may think, okay, that's it, I don't want any more of this, you'll have the opportunity because of this to transcend the situation and make the best of it instead of just pushing it away. And this is about a person. So someone, I think, who's either coming into your life or who is in your life already, and you were thinking, okay, I don't want this person in my life anymore. This is really, really difficult. You'll be able to transcend the situation, perhaps see it in a different light. And perhaps instead of just pushing that person away and ending it, you'll be able to reconnect in a beautiful way. And this, Libra, is not for all of you. This is for those of you who have been having a little bit of trouble, where you've been thinking, should I end it? Should I not end it? And this will be the time of the new moon to really reconnect with that person and make the choice of not ending it when it's not meant to be ended, okay? So that's actually a beautiful thing. You know, sometimes we're just impatient. We just want to move on. We're like, we've had too much, but the relationship, it's been more circumstantial, or it's been different things that have been affecting your relationship, not necessarily that the relationship is not meant to be. Maybe it's meant to be and you've been thrown off. You've been kind of totally out of balance. You've been wondering. And this is a time to really think about, perhaps it's worth it. And perhaps if you work on it and find your balance and try to see that person with the eyes of a mother, with unconditional love, then maybe you can stay. Maybe you can stay together. Maybe you can reconnect and make it work again. So those opportunities are there. The energies here with these two cards and the real opportunities with these two cards. So for each of you, it's different. For some of you, it might be okay. Opportunity to go deep, reconnect, and with that person that you were thinking of, you know, maybe separating from. Maybe you can reconnect. For other people, it'll be someone new coming into your life that is very promising, very steady and very stable. And another thing I see here with this, sometimes in long-term relationships, the pizzazz kind of gets lost a little bit and you get bored and you think, you know, move on to new and better things. But sometimes maybe you haven't made enough effort and the other person hasn't made enough effort. Maybe you need to do something to reconnect again, and maybe that relationship is meant to last. And maybe it would be a shame to end it. And, you know, here. Now, and this time it's an opportunity for you to hold steady. Because this is the symbol of a long-term relationship. Maybe you can hold steady. Maybe you can revive it. Maybe you shouldn't end it, okay? So that's really interesting. Those of you who are watching, who are in a long-term relationship, who are thinking, you know, there's always a way. If you have a deep feelings for someone, there's always a way to reconnect, to revive, to go deeper, to go further, to do something different in that long-term relationship and make it exciting and beautiful again. And right now is the time. Right now is the time. So Libra, I think it's all around really positive for you. Okay, so thank you very much. Let me know what you think. And write me comments as always. And my readings are up again. I've opened new slots again. The waiting time is very short now because I've caught up. So if you want a reading regarding love or anything else or your life path, let me know. If you want a little bit of past life energy seen and explained in your reading, and I can do all that. You know how. The link is below. Thank you so much, Natasha, your Empress of Wands. Wishing you a beautiful, heartfelt new moon and lots of love and deep connection in your relationships. Ciao.